Okay, sorry about all that. Honestly, did you see how much freaking health that thing had? Anyways, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Golden Sun. I would have put it in the last episode, but as you can see how long it took me to kill that thing, I mean, he had double HP, so I get it. Anyways, continuing on. There we are, guys. How did all these monsters get on board? I could swear I locked the door when I left. It doesn't matter. Once we get this ship moving, I'm sure they'll all jump ship. Okay, now I must set the black orb in this pedestal. Take the tiller, Felix. If you hope to reach Lumeria, you'll have to learn a few things about handling a ship. I think we ought to sail the Eastern Sea until you get the hang of it. Kraden, should we be heading straight for Lumeria? Well, I suppose if we have to learn to sail, it's better to do it sooner than later. Then I want to go to Lalivero and Tolby. Oh, and Vale. Can we go to Vale? I'd love to see your hometown, Jenna. Shall we? Let's do it. To Vale we go. I don't think that's a good idea. Come now, why not? Think about the roads we have traveled to get where we are. I can't. I was never any good at geography. Then allow me to explain. The coastline of Angara, the continent in which Vale lies, is surrounded by rocky cliffs. Oh, you think Piers' boat could land there? And as for Gondwan, I would guess the people from Lalivero are looking for us? He's right. Saturos and Minardi went a little wild in Lalivero, and you were all with them. Oh, but Sheba can explain the situation for us. Farron and the Laliverans would understand, I'm sure. And then they'd make me stay in Lalivero. Would you just leave me there, Felix? Oh yeah, maybe that wouldn't be such a good idea after all. Then it's decided. What's decided? The sea is vast. We can go wherever we please, so let's explore a bit, Felix. That's a great idea. We've already met werewolves and discovered new synergy. I'm sure there's even more out there waiting for us to find it. Wow, this is gonna be great. The seas can be quite dangerous. It won't be my fault if something happens, Kraden. To the open sea, Felix. Alright, so now, for the remainder of the game, we have ourselves a ship to pilot. So, we have a whole ocean to explore, everybody. The whole ocean is now our oyster. The question is, where do we go first? There's actually a lot of places we can go first. Oh man, I was dreading this part of the Let's Play, because now I have a lot of places I can go. And we have to collect Djiins too, so now start looking for side quest episodes. And battles at sea, everybody. Okay, so I think for starters, we should probably... I think I know for something we can do right off the bat, and that's try to get better equipment for everybody. We haven't even bought Piers any new equipment since he joined the party. Surely there's something he can use to better his strength. I like how seafaring the battle theme gets when you're on the Great Ocean like this. The calamari here is crazy. Okay, so where am I? I seem to be at a island on the east. Whoa, a mad vermin? It's been a while since I've seen one of those. Is it a mouse? It's like a really chubby mouse if it is. Dude, the mad vermin has more health than that damn wolf over here does. Poji Islands. Ah, you monster. Don't give me no game ticket. I don't want your game ticket, lady. It's always the most difficult thing I can do, is trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I'll use this mint. Piers needs better agility, and time to exit. Okay, back to the sea we go. I am going to head south. There's a lot of different places to explore, so it's going to be very difficult to get all of it in one go. Having to bring up the map is actually kind of helpful now, because you have to see where everything is. Now, I've actually been debating on what I would do to cut out the sea battles, but I don't know if that's a good idea, because there is a lot of different places to visit around here. Now, the question is, why is there a bee in the middle of the ocean? Like, is that supposed to be like that? I remember when I first got to this part in the game, I was so excited, because the first Golden Sun didn't have anything like this. And you can swim through these little canals too, which is so helpful. So good. Alright, so now we're in the town of Yalom. Yalom? This is a very important town for later in the game. Having to fetch grind, the important stuff here. Now, there's going to be a lot to do later, as you can see here. I need Force, which was from the first game. Okay, so a lot of new world map areas, but the number one thing is, like, some of the areas are completely inaccessible. It feels like a lot of enemies randomly burst around. It's weird. I don't know how else to explain it than that, but I think that's the best way to explain it, is now that you can freely explore, they have to cock block you a lot, and there's just a ton of hills in the way, here and there. So, the first place I want to explore is down here. That is, if I don't keep getting attacked by wolves and stuff on the way there. I really should have healed up at the, that town's inn before I kept going, because I kind of used a lot of my synergy points on the boss at the start of the episode. Oh, that's where I parked the boat. One mad vermin won't stand in my way. Okay, so all the way down here, and we have ourselves a little merry swamp there. Ooh, Jenna got Psycho Beam. That's a really good attack, to be honest. Alright, so Taupo Swamp. This is our first stop for our exploration endeavors. Now, there's a few things that are important to come here for. So you should always come here kind of directly after you get the ship. In here, there's going to be some stat boosting items, a Djinn you'll need, and some craftables, which we'll get to eventually. Like now, for example. Alright, so this is a craftable item, a tier stone. Now, from now on in this game, we're gonna get craftable items that we can give to a guy, and he'll build us special weaponry. And you can kind of convert the RNG to your favor by doing so. Alright, so these bubble pots are important. Nothing happens if you drown other than you have to start over. Grow this plant. Alright, so there's two different paths here, I see. Let's start with the one that's more out of the way, shall we? Dude, that's such a cool detail on a Game Boy Advance. They have the water dripping over the top here. Can't go that way. Wow, the enemies really give you a run for your money nowadays, huh? Okay, so this involves a lot of process. I'm gonna douse this first, just to see. Oh, it goes away. Okay, so you have to douse this and frost and jump over before it runs out. So wow, Piers has to waste 10 synergy points just to get through this one section, and you're timed. So, you have a pretty lenient amount of time though, I guess. Yeah, I definitely should have healed up before coming in here. A cave troll in the middle of a swamp. I think it would have been more appropriate if they put an ogre enemy in here. Haha, Shrek. Look at this. This is a damn maze. I swear it's a maze, because otherwise I wouldn't be so damn confused. The trolls have a ton of health too, which doesn't help anything for me. I got an antidote and a nut. That's wonderful. Okay, so this just led me back to this area. Wow, this just led me back in a circle. Okay, you know what? We're out of time anyways, so let me cut this shit out of here. Alright, so y'all enjoyed you all getting ready for the new open world exploration for Golden Sun 2? That's good. You should be. But you'll have to come back next time for it as we take on a bunch of different areas. So, you want to see me explore the whole swamp? Come back next time and we'll do just that. Thanks for watching and I'll see you then.